professional real estate broker, and I'm here with Molly Octavia, owner of the Phoenix Rising Art Gallery in downtown Vancouver. Tell us a little bit about what you do here at your gallery, Molly.
Okay, I am the gallerist and gallery owner and manager, and I curate work from local artists and artisans, and I just had the grand opening at the end of August, but recently I took in 16 different local artists, and some of them, they make artisan jewelry or pottery, and I also just took in custom-made guitars. So it's a very grassroots, locally driven type of art gallery.
That's fantastic. You do have a lot of different varieties of art here, from watercolors, acrylics, and all of that. How did you come up with the idea to open a gallery?
Well, it was never in my plan because I have a business degree, and when I wrote my final business degree plan, I wanted to have an ethical clothing company, but then I got involved with the local arts community, and I started subleasing up here December of last year, and there were two artist collectives up here, and one of them was the artist loft. I'm sure that some people locally have heard of that. And then when COVID hit, all of them left, and I decided to keep subleasing this space. And then eventually I took over the lease, and then I decided that I wanted it to be a space for the local art community, because there's been other galleries that have shut down, and the arts in general are not generally supported that well, so I felt like it was a really good opportunity to help support that local community.
That is great. And our Vancouver is also art friendly. We have the murals, and I agree, a community only is as vibrant as our arts. And obviously starting a business is always tough, and especially as you've been trying to grow during COVID. Since you opened the gallery, what's been maybe one of the biggest challenges that you faced?
Well, I would say getting people up here into the gallery is challenging, and I'm considered retail, so I can have a certain capacity, and I have about 1,200 square feet, including the hall, and there's an outdoor patio. So I encourage people to come up here because I do wear a mask. I'm not wearing a mask now, but I also provide masks and I sanitize. And it's a very clean space. But also, I've been working on building my virtual presence because I know how important having a virtual presence and a social media presence is. So, but yeah, it has been challenging, and I understand because people are putting safety and health first. But I still encourage people to support local businesses.
Yes, that makes sense. And obviously since you opened, you've grown because you have all sorts of different types of artists in here. What do you attribute your success to from when you started to where you are today?
I would say, I've had about almost 20 artists in here. And the first artist I had, he was very hardworking, and he helped put in the floors, and he exhibited his art in the space, and he helped me with the grand opening. And then after that, I had other artists who helped me gain more exposure. So I feel like it's a symbiotic relationship between me and the artist, and by having other people's work here, it also helps me grow my business, but I'm also helping the local artists. So I mean, it sounds cheesy, but there's no I in team. Even though I'm the gallery owner, I don't look at it like I'm in a prestigious position above anyone else, because I look at me as an artist representing other artists, if that makes sense.
It totally makes sense, yeah. And so that might answer the next question. What's one thing you'd want the community to know about the Phoenix Rising Art Gallery?
God, that is a really good question. I want the community to know that I'm here to stay and hold a space for the local creative people, and that by supporting the gallery, you're not just supporting a small business, but the creativity in your community.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's important for everyone.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Well, why don't you tell everybody where you're located, and if they want some more information, where's the best place to find out about the Gallery?
Okay, I'm located right off of Main Street in Evergreen, above Rosemary's Cafe, and also I'm right by Kiggins Theater, which is really well known in the area. And then there's Vinny's Pizza across the street from me, which I also like that. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at PHX Rising Art Gallery. And there's a website, phoenixrisingartgallery.com, and I have all the artists and their work up on the website. So
Great.
yeah.
Well, I will be sure to put the website in the show notes about that accompany the video. Mali, thank you so much for sharing your story, how you got started. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for interviewing me.
You're welcome, and thank you so much for watching this week. If you can, take care of yourself and someone else too. Bye-bye.